Hey, what is going on? It is Basic Bros Reactions here, the reaction channel that's all about reacting to K-pop from a bro's perspective. And today, I'm really excited because we're going to be checking out the sixth digital single release from K-pop group I-DLE called Mono, featuring Sky Water. And so I had to look and get a little bit of information about Water, and apparently he is a UK rapper, non-binary rapper, and so really excited to see like Idol's always pushing boundaries, and so really cool to see this kind of combination. Very unexpected, but very excited to see. And so if you guys aren't familiar with Idol, they debuted back in 2018 with one of the probably, I would say personally, and I put that preference there, one of the best K-pop debuts with La Ta. And so it was just blew everything out of the water. It was performed extremely well, but it was a really catchy song, and it really helped to solidify them in the K-pop world because they kind of came from they came from Cube that was kind of in transition and was kind of losing some of its kind of its prestige, and they kind of helped bring it back. And so they've been releasing music and just been so very consistent, and they've done a really good job of balancing out having really good title tracks and really good songs that have meaning, but also having very fun tracks. You know, one of my favorite tracks from them is Queen Card, even though it's so goofy, but it's like one of my favorite tracks from them. But recently, with a lot of their last couple of releases, they haven't really been knocking it out of the park for me personally. They've been leaning a little bit, a lot into the goofier tracks and just kind of more fun tracks, which obviously is their choice, but they used to me, they would balance it out where they would have a really deep track or title track, and then they would do something fun. And these last couple of ones have just haven't been really feeling basically since Super Lady, their last couple like Klaxon and I can't even Good Thing just weren't really my vibe. So I'm really excited to kind of saw some of the teasers for this in black and white. It kind of seemed like it's going to be a little bit moodier. I feeling like with kind of that UK rapper, it's going to have kind of like that house beat maybe a little bit. And so I'm really just excited to see what they have in store and what kind of sound they're going to go with. Like I said, I like the preview with that I've seen with the photos and everything. So with that, we'll go ahead and we will get into this reaction in 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Yuki's voice sounds so good. Oh man, with the piercing and stuff. I love Minnie with the blonde. Oh, that blonde wig looks good. This color grading is so cool. I love the black and white. She looks so good. I didn't even recognize her at first. right.
I identify she, her.
I identify as he, him.
Oh, I
Personally,
like that
mine is,
message.
but I mean, I think it's important to just be yourself.
Sure. When you love yourself, you can love everyone.
You're from the right, or from the left, whether east or west, whether straight or gay, every day and night, dance to your real vibe, turn the effects down, let it all fade out, play the whole world in mono.
Oh, that's super dope. That was really, really good. I really loved how they kind of used the mono and the double meaning and everything. It was, yeah, that was, I was not quite expecting it to get that deep or, relatively speaking. I mean, it's easy to kind of overlook some of the stuff because it's got like this nice little bounce and groove to it. But yeah, they were like really saying some real stuff there, and that was really cool to see. Was kind of not expecting that. I was just at the beginning of the reaction complaining that some of the songs are kind of vapid recently and just don't dig them, and then they're just like, "Hey, shut up, Devin!" like, so I really. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. So before you even go into like the message, because sometimes you could be like, oh, a song has like a really good message or the lyrics are really profound, but the song itself just isn't that great. And this was like, not only did it have a great message and profound and was very, very good lyrically, but the song itself was good. Like, it was just a good song. It had a nice little groove to it, and I like how it was like a little bit more of just a laid back and kind of minimalistic sound to it to a degree, and how that was reflected in the music video with it just being black and white and just kind of being like straight shots. And they weren't doing a ton of like costume changes, and there wasn't a ton of stuff going on. And I think that I really feel like that fit with the song really well, because even though it had like a lot of cool stuff going on visually, it wasn't overwhelming, so much so that you couldn't pay attention to what they were saying, the lyrics, and what they were, the message they were trying to get across. And so I think that was really, really well delivered. And like, I just feel like the song was really, really good. Like, I just, the beat, the singing, their voices sounded so great. And it was just really fun. It was a lot. Like, I don't know what I was expecting coming into this reaction, because once again, with I-DLE, you never know what you're going to get, honestly. But like, I'm very happy with the results from this song, and I think that this was really good, and I think that it was very meaningful. And like I said, for them to like literally, a lot of times with groups, and especially with K-pop, that can, it's been getting a little bit outside of it, but can lean a little bit more conservative, for them to be with some of the lyrics, and just there wasn't no innuendos. It was just kind of straightforward. And that's something that's very commendable. And I thought that was really cool for them to do. So I really enjoyed this song too, because this song was just good on its own. And then you add the layer of having actually meaningful lyrics, and you add on their beautiful voices, and the choreography was cool. Like, I really enjoyed, like, even though there wasn't a ton of choreography that they were showing, what they did show looked really good, which was another complaint about like Good Thing, is just like the choreography just didn't look that great to me, and like quite a few other people. So I thought that this was a really, really good return to form. So if I had to rate this, I would give this like, I give this an 8.8. I think that, like, especially with a few more listens, I could see myself definitely like putting it on the playlist and listening to it. I could definitely, like, I really enjoyed that little groove to it. And yeah, I thought this was really good. And I'm really like, this just make me happy. It made me feel like good. I'm just like, yeah, this was a dope song. Like I really enjoyed what they did here, and I really enjoyed that they, you know, put themselves out there. I mean, it's I-DLE. They're not afraid to tackle, you know, difficult discussions and, you know, in their own way. And this was just like another thing for them to add on. And I really think that this is a solid addition to the discography. So let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this song and what you thought of this video. Don't forget to check out our other I-DLE / G-IDLE reactions below, because, you know, we have reactions from back when they were G-IDLE and everything. We have a ton of reactions to them. Music video, live performances, back even when they were on Queendom, we have reactions to it. So make sure and check it out. And don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button and ding that bell so you get notified whenever we are dropping reactions. We are Basic Bros Reactions.